Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 online CFM game. We are now in week 16 of the 2022 season here in the Premier Madden League, and for the second season in a row, our Dolphins' penultimate game of the regular season takes place on Sunday Night Football against the Los Angeles Chargers. Last season, the game was not even close, but to many people's surprise, it was the Chargers blowing out the, at the time, 13-1 Miami Dolphins. Of course, the catch to that game was that our Dolphins had already secured a first-round bye entering that game, so we rested a couple of guys. We took it easy. Meanwhile, the Chargers had everything to play for. They were trying to win, to potentially win their division, to make playoffs in general, and it showed up on the final scoreboard. It was a blowout at the end of the day. This time around, the Chargers and the Dolphins are in a four-way fight to try to get a first-round bye in the AFC Conference. Of course, the other two teams in this race are the Ravens and the Oakland Raiders. The Oakland Raiders being in the AFC West along with the Chargers makes it that much more difficult for LA, because the Chargers potentially can, win out for the rest of the season and still end up as a wild card team. They need some help for the Raiders. And if the Chargers lose out, they might miss playoffs completely. So this is a very important game for them. For us, we already have our division, our playoff spot secured, but we really want that first round bye. So as both teams collide, who wants it more? We have LA Chargers, Miami Dolphins in Miami, perfect weather, and we are underway on Sunday Night Football. 10-4 Chargers, 11-3 Dolphins. These are two teams that could potentially meet down the road in the playoffs, or this is a Chargers team that can get bounced from the playoffs completely if they do not attack early on. Right now, it's Miami firing underneath Kalen Ballage down the sidelines and all the way to the 35-yard line. Of course, Ballage had that memorable touchdown last week against the Indianapolis Colts. Khalil Tate rolling the pocket, running now, but he keeps his eyes downfield and finds DeAndre Hopkins, and this Dolphins attack is quickly into the red zone and quickly out. Joey Bosa with the strip. Saquon lost the ball, and here come the Chargers. Melvin Gordon! No! Caden Stearns tried to end a man's career live on primetime television. Ball is out, and here come the Dolphins, a couple of yards back from where Saquon fumbled the ball, but nonetheless trying to score the first points of the game. Jeremy Ruckert, the rookie tight end out of Ohio State, getting a gain of 1, maybe 1.5. Third down and 5. Khalil Tate with the ball. He's looking for Hopkins, who's been busy early on, but not going to make that catch in traffic. The first points of the game belong to the leg of Joey Sly, and we'll take that, man, considering how dicey that game started off. And of course, we have our hands full going against Melvin Gordon today. Melvin Gordon is looking to complete his third consecutive season of over 2,000 yards rushing. He needs about 100 yards today against our Dolphins defense to secure that feat, and Melvin Gordon does enter the game as the leading rusher in the Premier Madden League. So expect a lot of the former Wisconsin Badger, and you gotta expect dives and stretches. It's Madden 20, so you have a good running back like that, you're pretty set. Third down and inches. Melvin Gordon, easy peasy, but he's lost the ball again, and it looks like Melvin fell on his own fumble recovery. A fortunate break for the Chargers there. D Ford with the strip as that ball is swatted on first down. Jameis Winston, the quarterback once again for these LA Chargers. Winston has now progressed to a superstar quarterback in this league. Third down and short once again. Winston looking to pass this time around, and he's picked off. Of course, that is the famous Jameis way. It's either touchdown or turnover. And there, Ricardo Allen gets the ball. Very next play, downfield, it's a dime. It's Godwin in the end zone, and the Dolphins extend their early lead. This is a completely different look to the first quarter of this game this season and the first quarter of Chargers versus Dolphins last season. That first quarter, it was pretty mind-numbing. We lost 2 fumbles. Derwin James was just knocking the lights out of everybody on our team, and we quickly went down. I think it was 17-3 in the first quarter. This time around, we are the ones with the early 2-possession lead, second down, trying to calm things down. Melvin Gordon. Of course, you can't expect the Chargers to go away from their ground game, especially this early, even though they are down by 10. So we still got to deal with Gordon and a little bit of Jameis. Of course, Jameis, he'll try to fit that ball into a tight window. Oh, playing with fire there. McMillan with a beat on that RPO. Lucky that was a forward pass, or else that would have been a fumble off the hands of, I believe, Mike Williams. 3rd down and 5. Chargers' 3rd down results so far have been mixed. Jameis with the ball, looking and in traffic. That's going to be intercepted. Bryce Hall amongst the many Dolphins in the area. Jameis completely forcing that one in traffic, and the Dolphins take over from their own 29-yard line. Great tackle there by Derwin James. Next play, Jakeem Grant outside has the 1st down, and all the momentum continues to flow with our Miami Dolphins near the end of the 1st quarter, and Khalil Tate is going to throw it away just like that. Adrian Phillips interception, reversing fields. Oh, man. Looked like he might have had a pick 6 there. He was one-on-one with Saquon Barkley, but Saquon able to delay him. But what we did there was kind of give the Chargers a break to get back into this game by forcing that pass right there on 1st down, I believe, too, which was just bad. We should have just held on to that ball. Here we go, 3rd down and 5. Once again, the Chargers in this 3rd down to like 2 to 5 range, and that's not going to work. Baker swats it. Stearns was nearly there to intercept it. 4th down and 5, and the offense is on the field. Chargers feeling the desperation as we have just started the 2nd quarter. They do convert to Melvin for the 1st down. Melvin knifing his way through traffic to the 21-yard line. We almost got a hit in there with Raekwon McMillan. Instead, here's Austin Eckler taking the Chargers into the red zone. 2nd down, Melvin Gordon outside. One man to beat. Melvin trying to do his dance, but Allen stays disciplined. Nonetheless, a 1st down and goal. Eckler in the game, and Eckler is snuffed. 2nd down, play action. Jameis underneath, and Eckler is going to lose a yard, maybe 2 on that one. And now it's 3rd down and goal from the 6-yard line. Chargers keep it on the ground, and Melvin totes it to the crib. Melvin Gordon, always an option for this Chargers offense, and it proved on that drive. 4th down and 5, pass the ball to Melvin. 3rd down and goal at the 6-yard line, hand it off to Melvin Gordon. So clearly, we got to keep all eyes on number 25 and, force Jameis to go elsewhere. But at the same time, you don't want him going to Keenan Allen, because Keenan Allen definitely gets busy in this Chargers offense. Saquon gets busy in the Dolphins offense. He'll get a 1st down. Of course, Saquon coming off that 1st quarter fumble, so he may be a bit timid. DeAndre Hopkins with a stiff arm to midfield. Barkley outside. Barkley swallowed up by Joey Bosa. Bosa, one of the couple of stars on that defensive line. Take downfield, middle. It's Godwin again, who's free. Chris Godwin, touchdown number 2, and both of them, he was streaking away from the Chargers defense. That's definitely going to be an adjustment that the Chargers are going to have to make, or else we're going to go back to it, because, hey, man, if you can't stop it, why should we stop running it? Of course, this is a sim league, but we'll save that play in our back pocket for when we need it again. Hopefully, for now, our defense can do the job. Melvin Gordon outside. Oh, Melvin Gordon. He's not one of those human joystick running backs, as you guys saw before the game, but, he's got jukebox, and he is, a 99 overall running back, so he can definitely do his thing. Oh, McMillan, just use your hands. It's going to be a 3 and out, but could have been a whole lot worse. And once again, it's Jameis Winston trying to squeeze the ball into tight windows. There haven't been many plays where Jameis just found a wide open receiver. Of course, part of that is just the elite Dolphins defense that he's going against, so we're just trying to suffocate him. 2nd down and 3 right before the 2-minute warning. Hey! Oh! DeAndre Hopkins, hello! Nuke makes the catch over the defensive back. Barkley at the 2-minute warning. He's juking a man. He's getting the 1st down. He's put that 1st quarter fumble behind him, looking to make big plays for the rest of the game. Tate, look at the time, and finally, if you give Khalil Tate that much time, someone's going to get open on this Dolphins team. And of course, DeAndre Hopkins one-on-one. Yeah, he'll do his thing. Next play, Godwin again. Chris Godwin looking for the 1st half hat trick. Tate's been on fire as we get stopped at the 2. Barkley trying to fall forward into the end zone. 1 yard short. Timeout called by the Dolphins. 30 seconds left. Barkley absolutely stuffed. Lost a yard, maybe 2. And the Dolphins are going to take a couple of seconds here and finally call a timeout. 14 seconds left. Still having a timeout left, so we can play this a bit conservatively. Godwin in motion. Chris Godwin into the end zone. It's Godwin times 3. Chris Godwin, the midseason acquisition from the Jacksonville Jaguars, is definitely proving why we traded away a superstar young running back in Lynn J. Dixon to acquire Chris Godwin. Look at what he's doing on this field. He's got elite speed. speed. He's got enough maneuverability to get in on that jet pass, and he's really making a difference for this offense. And you notice how he's opening up lanes for DeAndre Hopkins to get passes as well. So the offense is fully complementing itself right now as we have a Hail Mary. Jameis Winston, chuck it and pray. Maybe get a PI. Maybe get an interception. Xavier Howard's got the ball, tackled by Keenan Allen. A dominant first half by the Miami Dolphins, a team that looks like it is truly on a mission to try to get itself a first round bye. Of course, you know, it doesn't end here. If we beat the Chargers, we got to make sure we take care of business against the Cincinnati Bengals. But first things first, let's make sure the Chargers don't pull off a comeback as Jameis cannot find anything open. And Jameis, it's not going to be a sack, but man, oh man, Jameis was completely boxed, and that's the story of the day for this Chargers passing attack. Melvin Gordon doing his thing. Melvin Gordon, 122 yards on fire, getting a big gain once again. It's all Melvin or nothing else, and that's what we documented in the first quarter. We got takeaway number 25, and then we can play Christian Wilkins on the recovery. Big boy to the crib. Wilkins all the way. It was Derek Brown, his fellow behemoth, knocking the ball out from Winston as we sent the all-out blitz. The Chargers trying to take a deep shot. That was a recipe for disaster as Wilkins took it all the way. It's now a 24-point lead, and our Miami Dolphins feeling a bit more secured. And this is a game of two of the top teams in the AFC, and these are two teams that play each other every single season in the CFM. The Chargers currently own the head-to-head advantage 2-1. So all our Dolphins are looking to do is even things up today. Oh, Eckler, come on, man. Number 27, hard-hitting safety, Caden Stearns, not a man you want to mess with. Melvin Gordon still doing his thing. Chargers to the 24 underneath on second down. Austin Safarian Jenkins getting a minimal gain, but that seems to be all that's there for this passing attack. Third down, man in motion. That's Jefferson. Got a block. Oh, he tried to spin, and that might have cost him the first down. And 4th and 1. Might as well go for it here. Down 24, and they're going to run it with Gordon bouncing the dive outside, and Melvin Gordon getting the first down. Next play, RPO. Mike Williams got the first down, but took the shot from Caden Stearns. Now here's Austin Eckler. Not quite going to cap off the drive just yet. McMillan makes the tackle. Let's see if we could get a goal line stand. Nuh-uh. Melvin Gordon eventually finds the end zone, and the Los Angeles Chargers are badly in need of a 2-point conversion. A 2-point conversion here still keeps it at a 2-possession game, but no 2-point conversion, and things look a lot more grim as we have Gordon in motion. Gordon with the ball, got a block, and got the 2-point conversion. The Chargers not going away quietly, but for the Los Angeles Chargers, their more worrisome side of the ball might be the defensive end, where Khalil Tate is having his way on the offensive end with whoever he wants. And on the side, you got a little bit of Saquon Barkley. Chargers get desperate with the blitz, and Nwosu is in. It works out. 3rd down and long for Tate, only 3 on the rush. Quick pass outside. Godwin trying to stretch it out for the first down, but it's going to be 1 yard short. And we end up punting the ball to the Chargers here. And hey, man, 10-minute quarter CFM, there's a lot of time to be played in this one. Just take your time here, get your touchdown, try to get a 2-point conversion, and put some pressure on these Dolphins. Of course, easier said than done the way Jameis has been struggling to pass this ball. That was Baker with the swat. Here is Melvin Gordon, tackle from behind, conservative play call. And in that situation, running the ball on 3rd down and then punting on 4th down is definitely a bit questionable as we close out the 3rd quarter. Rashad Perriman actually going to try to return this one. Watch out! Oh, man, Derwin James does not play around just like Caden Stearns. He's one of those hard-hitting enforcer safeties, so we kind of got away with one, trying to juke around, trying to get too cute, especially with the lead that we have. Saquon Barkley going outside. Barkley, who might have had a whole lot more, which didn't try to cut that back in. Nonetheless, Saquon on fire, and Saquon trying to chew clock right now. With the lead we have, we can afford to be a bit conservative, though. 2nd down, we're looking to take a shot in the air. Godwin got it! Chris Godwin is having a remarkable game. Barkley inside. Barkley close to a first down. It's inches. Don't worry, Barkley moves the chains this time around. Clock continuing to chew. And our Dolphins get into field goal range. And all we need here is a field goal to make it a 3-possession game. So we're definitely going to play a bit conservative here. Make sure we don't make any mistakes under 6 minutes in the game. Tate just gets it off. Pressure in his face. But Khalil Tate has been so efficient. This is easily one of the best games of Tate's career. 3rd down and 1. Tate's got it. The offense clearly trusting number 7. And he is throwing dimes, dropping them left and right. Barkley to the right. Barkley hanging on to that ball, getting to the 1-yard line. Kalen Ballage in the game. Ballage gets the carry, and Kalen Ballage into the end zone, and that should put this game away. Now, this is a completely night and day difference from the Dolphins team we saw in the snow against the Cleveland Browns. This is, really a killer mindset that our Dolphins have brought out all game long. It's just been completely relentless what we have done. And the Chargers, to their credit, they've been getting some good performances out of some of their players, including Melvin Gordon, who was having a fantastic game. But for the 2nd game in a row, we bleed rushing yards, but we really limit the passing game. It happened last week against the Colts. Killens was running wild on us, but part of that was once the Colts went down big, and it's happening once again to where, I'm not too sure whether we should be concerned about Melvin Gordon going for 179 or be happy about the fact that we're holding Jameis easily under 100 yards, and to the point where some of these swats could easily be adding to his interception total. 3rd down and 9, Jameis looking, time. There's nothing open, absolutely nothing. Jameis Winston is in a complete box right now. It's not even all quarterback here. Some of it is just, you just got to tip your cap to this Dolphins defense that is clearly prepared for an opponent that we have seen now 4 times in this CFM. Chargers with a mercy punt at this point. If we get a first down, game pretty much over out the 2-minute warning. Ballage, he wants it, and ball's out there, but that's going to be after Ballage goes down, so the clock keeps on moving here. 3rd down, Ballage one more time with the carry, and Ballage is going to move those shades and move a man out the way. No mercy from Kalen Ballage, who is down. Ballage falls down on his own. Face mask penalty here, but what happened? Kalen Ballage tripped over the turf monster. I'm going to let you guys know, I was scoring that touchdown. I had every intention of scoring that touchdown. After the way the Chargers ran up the score on us last season in that Week 16 matchup, I had every intention of scoring the touchdown, saying screw it, but Kalen Ballage's legs said otherwise. Whatever, man. It's not a big deal. I don't care about, scoring that touchdown or not, but it's kind of funny. Like, thank God that happened in this situation and not, in an important game, because that was just a straight-up glitch from Madden. So I guess we can laugh it off and take our victory against the Chargers. So the race for the first round bye in the AFC lives on, and more than likely we're gonna have to win in Week 17 to get that first round bye. So we'll do our thing. The Chargers, they got to do or die Week 17 game. On the other hand, GG's to the LA Chargers though. Melvin did his thing out there, but ultimately we pulled off more of a team victory. So yeah, leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. Subscribe for more Madden 20 gameplays, especially if you guys want to keep up with this CFM, and I will catch you guys next time.